My name is Jennifer Pope, and today I'm going to be working with Kyle. Hi, Kyle. How are you today?
Hi, fine.
What brings you in?
I just recently had my dog that I've had for 5 years. He passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So how has that been affecting you?
Well, I've just been really sad and depressed. I don't have a lot of other people that are in my life, I guess, a lot. So he was pretty much my only interaction that I had on a regular, everyday basis.
So I see you're feeling sad and depressed because you
Yes.
don't have your little buddy with you anymore,
Mhm.
and you can't get past those feelings and feel better. So how do you plan on coming towards a solution and getting over your depression?
I don't know. I'd been told he ran over to try and get to them because he always wants to make friends with everyone. And there's cars. We've got a pretty busy street that runs in front of the house, and he ran out for that other person and got hit by a car. And the car stopped and they came back and they felt awful. And we took him to the vet, but there was nothing they could do, so they just went ahead and had to put him down. But it was just really tragic the way he passed away, and I'd only had him for 5 years, so he's still fairly young, and I just miss him a whole lot.
So you feel sad because you miss him, and you feel like his life was cut too short.
Mm-hmm.
How did you, if you mind me asking, how did you memorialize your dog? If you mind me asking, how did you memorialize your dog?
Well, I just we've got an old tree out in the backyard, and I just put him over there underneath that big oak tree. I didn't really know what else to do with him, and whenever I look out there, it always makes me think of him. And I guess I just kind of relive it all over again every single time.
Well, does it make you feel better that he's close to you?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess there's some kind of closure with having him at least near me. And, I knew that, he can't live as long as I live and live, forever. But it's just really hard to get over having him. I wasn't ready for that or prepared for it at all, I guess.
So it's difficult for you to get over him. And you mentioned that you're not ready for another dog, but do you feel that you don't want to replace him, but do you feel like another dog would bring happiness?
Yeah, I guess another dog probably would. I guess I just don't feel ready for that yet, and I don't want to commit to a pet until I'm ready because they're a big responsibility.
You're right. You seem like you really care about your animals because you obviously feel sad for the loss, and that you think well enough to not have another dog because you feel like it would replace your dog. You said he was hit by a car.
Mm-hmm.
Did I'm sorry for the stop of the video. We're going to continue the session. Kyle was talking about his dog, and I was asking him that he got ran over and that he's not ready for a new dog yet. But how do you feel that you can be happy again?
I don't know. I guess just somehow try to move past it. And I mean, I know that obviously I can't ever completely forget about it, but just finding some way to live with it and be at peace with it and know that he's fine now and he's not hurting anymore, I guess. Because I guess the lasting image, the last image I had of him, the one that lasts forever, is the one of him being in pain after getting hit by the car. And I just felt awful because I felt like I should have had an eye on him, and maybe I shouldn't have had him out in the front yard. We always were out in the front yard, but this particular time, it didn't work out the way it was supposed to.
So you feel sad because you feel like it's part of your fault?
Yes.
But you look like you're moving towards a solution, and maybe in the future you can get a dog, not to replace this dog, but since you're an animal lover, maybe that you can get a dog in the future, and I wish you the best of happiness.